tango. He's kind of groping his way around these creep waves now. Barely. Rubik hesitated for a moment because he either he didn't have vision or he didn't know if Clockwork was going to go for the TP. So Rubik immediately started walking the direction that Clockwork would go to escape to his tower, but well played by Shashlo to go for the TP instead. Bot lane general, trying to pick up whatever he can. He has 2 points in charge, 1 point in Greater Bash, so he can start charging whenever the opportunity presents itself. There is this Radiant Ward, which will scout out a large portion of the charges, unless if Spearbreaker manages to just go up here, but, you know, there's no way that Shadow Fiend's gonna be on the high ground. Not get punished. And then eats through the wall and spots out Arzek, who's like, hey buddy, what you doing? Spearbreaker comes the ice shards. General actually did not complete the entire charge, so no bash. Instead, the crush by Slardar and the raise to get the first blood by Aponinj. General pulling back at the last second means that he did not get the bash onto the Shadow Fiend, just straight up canceling the charge. A new Silencer was in the vicinity as we saw Tusk eat through and see the Silencer, and chances are that Slardar is also chilling in the mid lane because that's just what Slardars do these days. No real incentive to go to other lanes because the other lane is a Clockwork lane, which you can't really help out too much. Though I say that, this is actually a pretty good lane to gank against a Luna and a... I know Shashlo's just trying to get levels on lane. Yeah, has a charge up. Targets the creep, but it's in the same lane, so he's gonna go down ultimately to Arzek's Graves. First +2 of the game. His effect to take a 2-0 lead. Arman spots out Roger. Bounty Rune has already been claimed by Roger, so Arman's not nothing here. And Arzek kind of coming in. Arman looping around the other lane. Now gonna get cursed up, getting crushed as well. Yeah, so the raindrop absorbs some of this damage, goes in on Arzek, but that's still a dead Tusk. I don't know why Tusk chose to turn back. Possibly he knew that haste. Oh, I think Aponinj was hasted, and so he was kind of sprinting towards the Tusk and figured, well, I'd better give this kill to the Slardar as opposed to the Shadow Fiend. Unfortunately, ended up also giving the kill to Arzek. Oh, never mind, it wasn't the first +2. Now Arzek has 3 kills under his belt. As, yeah, that's right, mid, the crush onto Dendy, but they're all missing a bunch of right clicks because of Whirling Axes. Now Roger is taking a ton of damage. Mibber has 2 points in Fable, drags back Roger, but Dendy is not really able to get in range to do any right clicks. Just forcing out a bunch of rotations. It's possible that Shashlo may feel a little bit more confident moving in now, but Highcat is level 6, does not actually have the mana for Eclipse, but still, you need to be careful as a Clockwork. Arman's still chilling. A snowball up. Dendy's not level 6 yet, so no battle trance really cuts down on the effectiveness of this potential gank. Ranged Whirling Axes burning off 1 more raindrop. Might continue burning off raindrops before Tusk goes in. Now Luna coming in. Now this is rotation.
Invisibility?
There's a Dire Ward here, and now she goes invis, and there's no detection here. She's going to get a perfect Eclipse. Aponinj on the move. They get a little bit of vision and they get the kill. Roger, unfortunately, not able to do very much. 1 TP is cancelled in the bot lane. I think Arman plants a tree to block out Arzek. Flare is going to get vision, and this is going to be +8 now for Arzek. Still though, they get a kill onto the Shadow Fiend, and that was such an unpredictable Luna rotation. You don't really know what she's up to if you're a Clockwork. You can say, yeah, Luna's missing, but she can go into the jungle. Actually, maybe not, though. Pycat has no bolts and glaives, and Clockwork knows that, because obviously you would see the glaives bounce around in lane. But for the most part, if Luna's missing, chances are he takes the big creep. Takes that last.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
The most surprising thing is that Spearbreaker actually did not even charge the Shadow Fiend. I was worried that Eclipse was about to lose Fog of War, and Shadow Fiend was able to walk out because the cast animation on Eclipse just takes so long. But they got the vision in the end. I believe it was from the Ice Shards to get that kill. Spearbreaker hasn't really been very active right now. Instead, opted to buy Iron Talon, headed himself into the jungle. And Radiant Team are still fully aware of what
Dire's
General's
bottom
up to.
tower is under attack.
Clockwork has hit level 6, so everyone's gonna start moving around pretty soon.
A soldier's fortune.
What a gank actually going on to General's high ground. I was thinking about going for a charge, but our man was a little bit too far to follow up. Although there is Battle Trance now on Troll Warlord, so gank attempts by the Spearbreaker, even with just Nether Strike, and not that good luck on Greater Bashes, I imagine that Battle Trance would be enough to get a kill on pretty much all of the targets.
Rock it on!
Luna's joining the Spearbreaker, then they can easily get a kill on this Clockwork, but... Thank you for that dance. That's a very long charge. Navi's not really maximizing this Spearbreaker's early game strength. Typically, once you hit level 6, you immediately just start like a Nyx assassin.
Dire's
almost.
middle
Just
tower
start
is under
charging whatever
attack.
you can get your eyes on, and as long as it's like a support or something like that, it's usually worth going for the dive. But playing it safe right now. Instead, it looks like Pycat going for yet another rotation, but it gets spotted out by this Radiant Ward. Pycat has Eclipse, he's pump faking it. Armin can roll him in though. Cedo is going to come in with the August Slash. Unfortunately, it's only a level 6 on pressure, bounces amongst all the heroes. And Armin actually traps his Luna inside a cage match with the Juggernaut. He's going to go down. This Silencer is plus 12 right now. Flare gets vision of General ever so briefly.
Radiant's
but not
middle
long enough to
tower
go for the
is under
smoke.
attack.
The battery assault will cancel the TP. Now General is plus 14 for the Silencer. And Hookshot still available.
Are fortified. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Battle Trance also has not been used simultaneously. That's because Navi hasn't gotten a chance to be aggressive. Of all the heroes that Navi drafted, it turns out that the Luna is the one making the most aggressive plays, which is the last hero that I would have expected. And it could have worked, assuming that Radiant Team hadn't put this ward up like that precise moment and spotted the Luna out, because in a snowball is definitely going to be something to be concerned about. But Pycat needs to take advantage of nighttime vision if they really want to pull off successful things like that. And also probably needs to get some farm. Still has not completed Dragon Leaks yet. It actually has a Force Staff queued up first. No damage.
Dire's middle
Flare
tower
damage on
is
top
under
of it.
attack.
Still no hookshot committed. So smart.
Dire's structures are fortified.
You can always watch in DotaTV.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Sometimes not as convenient.
Radiant's
but
bottom
I do
tower
apologize.
is under attack. Dire's middle tower
Try to get
has
a
fallen.
fix.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Barely roach
attack.
attempts, but there's not very much that that Dire can do to contest. They don't know that it's going on at all. So Troll may feel like going into risk of himself.
Roshan has fallen to the Radiant.
7-1. Effect looking real strong as it smoke up
Regeneration!
in the vision of an Alpha Wolf. It's not really smoke is now hookshot in onto the Rubik. Two hero cogs. Both have to move back as the global silence is used on top of that. Snowball in onto the clockwork, but the clockwork is good at it. Three heroes actually end up getting stunned with the raise.
Accept your death.
Now actually the Blade Fury gonna finish off our man, and man, our Zek 16 int. I always make a big deal about it. Every single
Radiant's
time
top
it's
tower
censored.
is under
It
attack.
still charge across the map, bounces into Shosh though. No hook shot up, so no way to cancel it. My god. Still working on whatever his next item is. I imagine that you typically go the Dragonlance first. I don't know why Pycat is considering the Force F, especially since he picked up this Ring of Regen. Shoshlo gets scanned out. But it's his own jungle, so it's not too surprising that he's in there, but it looks like Navi might want to bait Pycat.
Incoming!
Just Pycat and Vision right now, but it doesn't look like Radiant is interested in taking this bit.
Dire's middle
Only
tower
Roger
is
down
under
in his
attack.
bot lane.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Sable might scout out Roger. He's dancing around it. Wave is gonna bounce to him, but he's gonna get out. And this tower is gonna go uncontested.
Radiant's bottom tower
Have
is
battle
under
troops
attack.
available on Troll if they want to really push the issue, but it doesn't look like it's gonna be necessary as Pycat takes it. Except coming
Radiant
in,
structures
it's
are
spotted
fortified.
by a sigil.
take that
General
as
is off to the side. Actually, they're going to have to what they denied.
Radiant's bottom tower
General
has been
spotted
denied.
out. Shoshlo has hookshot. Global silence is still on cooldown. Never mind. Let's help again. To me, it sounds like it's time to go for a kill on Pycat. Cedo working around. He has Omni Slash level 12 shot.
Dire's
heroes
bottom
rotate.
tower.
Okay, gets fall pod all the way up to this top line.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Fortune.
Dire's structures are fortified. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
It's a difficult draft, like I said, for
Dire's
Navi to
top
pull
tower
off,
is
and
under
it
attack.
kind of banked on early aggression, because I mean, Luna's obviously an amazing late game hero, but given the start that Pycat has right now, Afro Ninja gets another kill on the Tusk, the mid lane. Yeah, this is a very, very poor
Dire's
Luna.
top tower is under attack.
She's having a very tough time recovering, because every single time she shows up to a lane, everyone on Radiant team just converges on her. I use this
Okay guys, hello, thanks for the watching the DotaBoomTV and enjoy to Dota. And guys, send to chat the giveaway and subscribe to channel and like to stream, and maybe you win the Shadowfiend Arcane. Look in the stream for final day for match and maybe you win. Good luck guys. Send to chat the giveaway, click the link and follow for free page. And you chance to have the Shadowfiend Arcane. Okay guys, so let the games pause it, and the next game for DotaBoomTV stream it's Natus Rinser versus the Team Spirit. And wait the game unpausing, the broadcaster recast connecting, and the watching again the Dota.
This is just my life. Thankfully, at least I'm still in game, and so it's not catastrophically bad that I'm like. This game, I don't know. This game's not looking too swell for them. And it's difficult for them to come back into it because the advantage of the early game presence of they're tankier than most heroes for the first 10 minutes. Now the effect has like gotten so many levels, so much net worth, like the silencer is still pretty squishy, but like he deals a lot of damage. This plus 18 int. Nothing to sniff at. So, even though Biver is kind of closing in on here, which I don't know if he... in on Seedoy right now. But no Blade Mail up. There's no Urn. Actually going straight for a BKB first item. Troll does go for the Helm first item. It's gonna be going for Sange and Yasha next, I suppose. Well, actually just the Yasha. I'm gonna go for BKB afterwards. Yasha itself is also something that's not entirely uncommon. Game has just like completely fallen out of favor. No one cares about MAME anymore. I think it's like pretty. Let's see. What are the stats on MAME? 35% chance to get a 26% slow. Although I guess many of the time it'll be a ranged slow from Troll. But still, you know, it's pretty good. I don't know why everyone hates it now. This game looks like Troll is mainly concerned about the move speed. But still, what good is move speed if you're going to be locked into cogs the whole time? Which Shoshlo has, and he's working on a Blade Mail next, so if this Clockwork manages to catch out Troll he really does not have the option to not fight. Just have to either sit there and take the battery assault, or back out as we unpause. The charge is completing onto CP. The silence is used,
Radiant's
but it's
bottom
after the
tower
charge
is
connects.
under attack.
And it looks like it's just a disengage. Clockwork not really in a position to get a hook shot. That was obscene.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Now the healing ward is up. Global
Dire's
silence has been
structures
used,
are
so
fortified.
typically as the enemy team you're like, oh okay, now's a great opportunity to push our advantage, but there's no way to initiate.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Spearbreaker is the only option, and if he charges in, you will almost certainly die, or get interrupted by hookshot or crush, which Slardar does not have a blink dagger yet, but he's closing in on it. Fake back by effect, they sit on his high ground, and they did 19 last word damage with nice side shards, this time blocking out the enemies. Cat needs to be... That was actually kind of risky because actually Clockwork left, so no chance for a hook shot.
Gold for me. Invisibility!
This might be a chance for a hook shot. Still have Aegis for a fair amount of time on Shadowfin. Well, actually, never mind. That pause completely warped my sense of time. Healing Aegis for like another 20 seconds. But it wasn't too important to get anything done with it. It's part of the reason why Navi didn't choose to contest this tier 2 push, even though Global was down. You'd be pushing into an Aegis, so not the best option. Battle Trance to help Cat take out these Ancient, which Force Staff is in fact the one, the first item of completion. Actually, it looks like Cat's not going to go for the Dragon Wealth whatsoever, instead going to go for the Mantis style. Farming in kind of dangerous territory. If I recall, a previous issue that Effect had in their game versus Vega is that they are not very good at pushing their advantage. Like, they're 7,500 net worth up right now, roughly. That's not like an obscene. Keep in mind that it's 18 minutes into the game, and it's on your cores as well. Like, it's a well-rounded. It's not like super top heavy. Our Zeke is getting in on it. The Slardar has a blink dagger, so he's getting in on it. Maybe that's the item that they were waiting on.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Shashlo contemplating going for the hook, but instead just walks up to Arman with the battery assault, puts it in his bars. Arman accepts his fate, flies out, goes into the snowball onto Arzek. But what the heck?
Radiant structures are fortified.
Basically asked to get that TP.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Well, maybe he thought it was the Rubik also. So now they're gonna go in on the general. Seaboy has Omni Slash. He's trying to get the move speed slow. Nice hook shot. The Omni Slash gets diffused amongst a bunch of creeps. But anyway, Arzek now.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
I don't know what Slardar was up to with that TP still, but Cat manages to take the mid tier 1.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Now top 2.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Dandy putting in some range right clicks, pushing it back out. And Biver steals healing point. That's a really nice steal. Maxed out.
Jackpot!
It looks like Tusk is going to be going for Greaves as opposed to the Lotus Orb. I thought that Blink would be a good idea, but given the start that Tusk had, Blink is definitely not a good idea anymore. But Greaves will be good. Lotus Orb was one option that I considered to purge off the Global Silence, but I guess the most important thing is to purge off Global Silence off of himself. If RMN and cast spells, then he'll just walk up to his team and snowball them while they're all silenced. The only issue is that Snowball has a lot of ways to get punished. Slardar Crush can very easily read a Snowball, same thing with Clockwork spells.
Dire's
even same thing
middle
with
tower
Shadowfiend
is
spells
under
if he
attack.
wants to put out a Requiem. Shadowfiend has completed out the full Silver Edge. Doesn't really seem like there are very many important things worth breaking.
Radiant's
Break
top tower
Lunar
is under
Blessing,
attack.
Break her Glaives as well.
Dire's middle tower is
Moon
under
is
attack.
hardly a concern.
Dire's middle
No
tower
effects. Take a
has
tier
fallen.
2 uncontested.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower has fallen.
If we're a team with Silencer, they're really
Dire's
not
middle
taking very many
tower
fights.
is under attack.
Like, Global Silence has been off
Radiant's bottom tower
ever
is
since
under
that top
attack.
push, I believe. And so oftentimes you want to get into as many fights as possible as a Silencer, as long as Global
I'll take
is
that
off
as
cooldown.
tribute.
Players here!
Trying to use this dealing
Radiant's
Steel
bottom
and
tower
Ward
is
for
under attack.
a little bit of a siege, but Navi doesn't really have the best vision, so they're gonna back off. yeah, 125 gold. Or Zek making that money. Which is gonna be up in around 15 more seconds.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Navi's still congregated on this bot lane. Not really doing very much. Dendi is not farming right now. Has his BKB completed in around 200 more gold. And that's a very important thing. One that has you question long for this troll to
Radiant's
get a
bottom
BKB.
tower is under attack.
Look at this Roche, again, uncontested, again.
Roshan has fallen to the Radiant. Radiant's bottom
SF
tower
gonna
is
take
under
it.
attack.
But every single outer tower has been claimed for it. So, at this point, you kind of need to go high ground. SF is working on his BKB, and he will have it, but probably not for another 4 or so minutes.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Looks like they're gonna go for it. Taking out the mantle. Well, still Pycat doesn't feel confident going
Radiant's
for the push. He
bottom
has
tower
a full
is under
pike
attack.
ticketed, but he's just kind of dancing around here. But Afro Ninja is still putting in work onto this tier 3. Pycat pushing ever so slowly on the bot line.
Radiant's bottom tower
Tier 3 is
is
not
under
going
attack.
down for the cost of
Dire's
nothing
middle
for
tower
him. Now
has
Shrines
fallen.
are opened
Radiant's
up.
bottom
BKB
tower
has been
has
completed
fallen.
now. Run away. At least Pycat did finally take down the tier 2, but that was at the cost of a tier 3 and at the cost of both of your shrines.
For me.
Luna's working on that. Manta Style has the Yasha completed. Troll has BKB completed.
Haste!
They're trying to bait the second shrine. RMN? It's nothing to do with it. But maybe spotted out by Affluninge. 1 right click, 2 right click, 3 right click. Plus doesn't have anything to snowball. He can put out a sigil. Meanwhile, Omnislash on the Pycat, but he actually pikes his way out of the Omnislash. Well played by Pycat. Goes into the Eclipse, gets the kill onto Roger. Shoshlo has his Blade Mail, but it's actually not activating it. Eventually, Luna does go down. Global Silence is committed. But that's a trade of the Sardar for the Luna, and Effect will gladly take that. Oh man, Arzak wasn't in range for that int. Oh well. Global Silence was committed for that. Which is surprising, because it's not like Navi have any big teamfight spells that can follow up on that. Eclipse is their biggest teamfight spell. There's no RP, there's no Ravage.
That should help.
What's the worst that could happen if Silencer doesn't global in that situation? Maybe Troll comes in with a Battle Trance, but Troll has a BKB anyway, so he doesn't care about global. Tusk was already on the run, as we saw. Rubik, what's the best thing that he can seal? Meanwhile, charge up on the clock where he has his Blade Mail, but he hasn't activated it yet. He's getting Permabash. Activates the Shrine in the 11th hour. He's going to survive as General kills himself on the Blade Mail. And Afternoon picks off RMN. Biver, nice 4-step onto high ground. Crush not in range to stop that TP. Shoshlo gets the hook onto the Troll Warlord. Cog burns him back. And he going in. Will he get a bash? Will he get a bash? No, Roger does not get a bash. That is still the 10-second beat just to escape. Spectre looking clean this game. Tier 3 has been claimed, now it's a naked Rax, but Navi is so low level, it's 16-2 right now. Again, crush on Soul. BKB is still on cooldown for a very long time. Rolling Axis comes out, Roger takes a fair amount of damage, gets Walrus punched back. Arman about to die. That's Mechanism is going to survive for a little bit longer, but he's going to ultimately go down. Now these Axis are exposed still from the earlier push. General looking around, but what's he going to do? charges the other, certainly charges into his room. And because that was a 10-second BKB, it's on cooldown for such a long time right now, and he can't get back into this
Dire's
fight.
middle barracks has fallen.
Both Raxes go down,
Blessings upon a loyal warrior.
and the defending team loses a hero on top of it with Tusk.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Incoming!
Tygat's making the right move, in my opinion, to not show up to these fights, but
A
feels like
soldier's
Navi are kind
fortune.
of doubling down on losing by doing that, because they lost to Rax, which isn't that big of a deal if you have a Luna, but it's not a very farmed Luna. She has like 70% the net worth of the Shadow Fiend. Shadow Fiend is massive right now, working on an AC. Hasn't completed, actually. Very soon. 100 more gold. I really wish he would stop doing that. Navi are grouped up. We still have not really seen the strength of a battle trance fight. That's the beauty of Troll having a BKB, is that even after Global gets popped, Luna may not be able to use any of her spells because she's still working on this Manta. Well, it hasn't completed now, but the battle trance will help you very, very fast. All of effect, hiding behind the shadow. RMN. In the area. I wonder if he'll try to snipe this courier. Sees it. He doesn't have a blink dagger or anything.
Regeneration!
Infected don't even care. They're gonna start up to the top lane. KB completed on Spear Breaker. That's something.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Hopefully, the Silencer has been a bit skittish when it comes to using
Dire's
Global,
structures
so
are fortified.
now Silencer needs to be a little bit more careful. You can't just pop it as soon as you see a few heroes start moving around onto your cores. You really need to hold on to it until after these BKBs are forced out by Crush.
Dire's top
Nice
tower
shards onto
has fallen.
Avalanche. He goes into his BKB. Gets bashed up by General, but doesn't do very much damage. Now General gets Omni Slash, but the Creep Wave spawns a few seconds sooner, and Rubik actually steals Omni Slash. So, not the worst defense. Down 2-17.
Incoming!
The map is slowly going to start shrinking further and further for the Dire team. Dendi working on a Manta of his own. Dendi really needs damage right now. I could understand the BKB pickup to get rid of the silence, and obviously just for the benefit of being able to deal with Slardar Crush and Clockwork Spell, a Battery Assault specifically. But the Manta style
Dire's
is
top barracks
really
are
a
under
great
attack.
damage item. It's a nice pushing item, and I guess in theory
Jackpot!
they can try to take some towers. Navi have not crossed their river in like the past 15 minutes.
Coin.
That was before the gem on Radiant was even out. Now that the gem is out, it's even harder for them to try to cross the river. Yet again, I'm seeing shades of the Vega game in effect. They are up. They're up 16,000 net worth right now. But they make it feel like they're up only like 5,000 net worth. It's just the way that Effect plays. I mean, they beat Vega Squadron in that game, so maybe... And this is just their playstyle, and this is how they win. But it's so conservative, excessively conservative, that Luna is a hero that can come back. Luna's a hero that can deal with Mega Creeps. But if you put her in the ground fast enough, then she won't be able to deal with the Mega Creepster. And just having 2 Raxes down is Seedoy. Spotted out RMN with this ward, but like the Tusk is one of the least important targets right now. He walks into the flare, no fear whatsoever. RMN going to go via TP maybe? No, he's gonna go for
Steel in your eye.
Effect plays for pickoffs. And I can understand that. They're very... They don't really care about who they pick off. They just want a pickoff.
Rock it on.
See it again, up to this top lane. Glyph is down now. BKBs. Nice force step to cancel out the telekinesis and push on in. Splits up the fight big time. Rubik instantly goes down. Global Silence comes out after Spirit Breaker activates his BKB, but before Dendi activates his. So Dendi still able to use some skill, activate the shrine. Nice blade spin on Seedoy. Cancels out so much of this damage that should be hitting him. No Nether Strike damage, no Cliff damage. Seedoy gets out into his healing ward. Requiem with Souls is used, and Dendi's getting really low. Dipper flies back into the fight and immediately just gets blown up in 3 right clicks by Avalanche.
Dire's top
I
barracks has
believe
fallen.
maybe curtains for Navi, as they call good game in 32 minutes. Effect going up 2-0. Keep giving them grief for not pushing advantage.